Terminated Without Warning reported them for tax evasion. I had this side job that was bringing in an extra $3,000 a month. Not bad, right? The whole reason I took it was because it was flexible. I could do it alongside my regular 9 to 5 with no problems. It was a 1099 contractor position, which basically means you're self-employed. You set your own hours, work on your own terms, and the company doesn't have to pay taxes on you or give you benefits. That's the trade-off for the flexibility. For the first few months, everything was great. I turned in all my work on time, showed up to meetings, and even got amazing feedback from one of the clients I was working with. They told my boss I was doing an excellent job. Then things started getting weird. My supervisor, Marcus, started demanding that I check my email every single hour, not just during business hours, every hour, even at like 9 p.m. or on weekends. Then he said I had to work specific set hours, like 9 to 5, even though I was a contractor. Then he told me I had to report to him whenever I was out of office, whether I was sick or had a doctor's appointment or whatever. I pulled out my contract and pointed out that none of this was in there. I wasn't obligated to do any of that stuff because I was a 1099 contractor, not an employee. That's literally the whole point of being a contractor. Marcus just brushed it off and told me this was how they did things now. Either follow the new rules or there'd be consequences. I was annoyed, but I needed the extra money, so I just dealt with it and kept working. Then one night, I'm lying in bed at like 11:45 p.m. about to fall asleep. My phone buzzes with an email. It's a termination notice. No phone call, no text, no warning, just a cold email at midnight telling me I was done. Effective immediately. I figured it was maybe a mistake, so I tried logging into my work computer the next morning. Invalid credentials. They'd already locked me out. I texted Marcus asking what was going on. He just replied, "Check your personal email, if you even do that." That was it. After months of good work, I got fired with a middle of the night email and a snarky text message. I was furious. I spent the next few days just stewing in anger, thinking about how I'd been treated. Then I remembered something. All those demands Marcus made, the set hours, the constant check-ins, having to report when I was out of office, that's not 1099 contractor work, that's W-2 employee work. See, the IRS has really specific rules about this. If a company controls your hours, supervises your work closely, and treats you like an employee, then you're supposed to be classified as an employee, not a contractor. Companies do the 1099 thing illegally all the time because it saves them money. They don't have to pay employment taxes, don't have to offer health insurance, and can fire you whenever they want with no unemployment. So I went to the IRS website and filled out Form SS8. It's the form you use to report worker misclassification. I listed everything: the set hours they demanded, the constant supervision, the requirement to report my whereabouts, all of it. I also reported them to my state's Department of Labor just to be thorough. Here's the thing about IRS investigations. They take time, but they're serious. If the IRS decides you were misclassified, the company has to pay back all the employment taxes they should have been paying, plus penalties, plus interest. For a whole company doing this to multiple workers, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars, maybe more. It's only been a few weeks, so I know the investigation is probably still ongoing, but I sleep a lot better now knowing that Marcus and his company are probably panicking over an IRS audit. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.